Welcome on in, my name is PJ, this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. We got a pretty good video today. So earlier I was streaming on Twitch and someone was asking me about using the Skull of Treason on Artak. So Skull of Treason, if you guys are not familiar, we can go over it here real quick, but it does more burn damage, so HP burn damage, debuffs placed by the wearer deal 10% more damage to enemies with higher max HP. So they're asking if this would be good for Artak or if it would be usable, and I wasn't quite sure. I didn't know how it was going to work, if the boss damage was capped or not, so we're going to test it here and find out. I did actually some testing earlier, so I already know the answer, but I want to do it live and do a recording of it and show you guys too, see what you guys think and get your thoughts and opinions on it. So let's go to Ice Golem. So this is the team that we are running. Mary is pretty much just to take out the waves. We got some food and then Artak to do the to solo the boss. We can show the stats. So this isn't 100%. There are chances of the Ice Golem just counterattacking, retaliation, and one-shotting Artak. It's honestly one of the reasons why I stopped doing Artak and Ice Golem. Just I was getting sick of getting the 3% or him critting and killing me. I started using Man-Eater and a different strategy. But I know a lot of people use Artak, so I thought this would be good information for you guys. So I'm using the golden elixir right now. I think this is the best relic form to farm this, but we're going to test the Skull of Treason and see how it does. These are the stats for him. Go to the Ice Golem. So he's pretty good stats, 100,000 HP, 4k defense, 263 speed, 480 res, 343 AC. Hold up guys, now is the perfect time to click on my link in the description and get a free Karato as well as 4 more insane free epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Step 1, log out of player and play on PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to the inbox and claim your first champion. Don't miss out on your chance to get a free Karato after signing up, as well as Uugo, Rector Drath, Tagoar, and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. So click on my link right now and let's crush this together. And let's get to it. So we're just gonna do a non-super raid and see how it goes. See the stats, see the numbers, and how much damage he does with the golden elixir, and then we'll see how it goes with the Skull of Treason. So we can slow it down here a little bit. Sorry, we can go to auto. I just want to go to 1x. So I'm pretty sure the numbers we are looking for, let's see if we can get it to pop up. So that 236 number, I'm pretty sure that is the amount of HP damage they're doing. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I am way off. I mean, I see 3,000, 4,000 there, but I think we are looking at that right there. That 236 number is, I believe, the number we're basing this off of. So it looks like 236,768. We'll just go for 236. See it a few more times here. So yeah, 236, 236, 236. I think that is what we're looking at as far as HP burn damage. I could be wrong, but at least that's the number I'm going to be going off of in this video. And if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments and we can always redo this and do another testing. So it looks like 236,768 is the number. See it pop up there a bunch of times. And then, so that was obviously at 1x speed. We'll do one more run fully just so we can get a general idea of how long it takes us as well. I guess we could take a look. I didn't see how much overall damage he did there. You could go back and pause it really quick. But we can check out the damage, how much damage Artak does this run. See if we can compare a little bit, see if it changes at all or anything like that. So I do see like 3,000, 4,000 there for, and it says like burns under, but I don't think that's what we're looking for. I'm pretty sure it's the 236,000. Again, let me know if I'm wrong. Oh, we did get decreased defense. We might lose this. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can burn it off before he kills us. Usually this takes around a minute-ish, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on RNG. Well, I say usually around a minute. It works really well as long as there's just no like crit and he one-shots you. All right, a minute on the dot. He did 8 million damage. Let's see, this is, we can sell that. So pretty much a minute, exactly a minute actually, not pretty much, exactly a minute, 8 million damage. And it looked like that was 236 was the starting numbers for the burn damage. So now we are going to swap in the Skull of Treason and see how it goes. All right. Okay, so we'll do, I guess, 2 different tests. We'll do with a level 0 or not leveled up, and then we can try it leveled up as well. So let's equip this. RIP my Star Stone. What I do for you guys, what I do for YouTube and testing things. Because, you know, this stuff is hard to get. It's so easy to go through, and not easy to get, so you just waste spend it on swap and relics hurts, but it's fine, it's worth it. So we're gonna do Skull of Treason. So we're getting no bonus damage, just 10% more damage to the enemies with higher max HP. Let's let her go. Let her rip and see what we get. So we'll slow it down this first run and see the damage numbers, and then we'll run a few full auto so we can see the overall time and all that kind of stuff as well. Alright, so hopefully he can count. Oh my god, we're getting a lot of turns with Marius. Oh yeah, relax. So it looks like we got 260. So went from 236 to 260. So it did do a little bit more damage. So I initially thought it honestly wasn't gonna change. I thought maybe the damage was gonna be capped for the bosses, but it looks like you can do more damage with the Skull of Treason for the HP burns on the Ice Golem, which is pretty cool. Again, I could be wrong and maybe that's not the number I'm looking for, but I think it is. So we went from 236 to 260 without upgrading the relic, and then we can upgrade the relic here in a little bit and see if it's gonna boost the damage up any more. Which it should. It should. So let's just finish this run. Got the ignored, or we got decreased events down again. Not ideal. Hopefully we don't die. We're chilling. We should be good. And we see the overall damage. So interesting. So for this one, the overall damage was 7,400,000. The other one was 8 million. Marius did get a bunch of extra turns there, so that could have been a little bit of a factor on why he did less damage. But it's not really about the overall damage. It was just kind of be interesting to compare. It's more about just the individual burn damage, and it does look like the burn damage is going up. So this time we're gonna do no pausing. We'll just run it straight through and see if there's a time difference. So the last one was about a minute. Let's see how this goes. Again, there are other factors into the time, not just HP burns. It could also be Marius counterattacking and how long he stays alive, or if he dies early, it could change a little bit of the time at least. So it looks like it's pretty close to on the same pace. Oh, there we go. We get the. Of course. See, that is why I stopped doing Artak, just because I just got hit for a crit for 155,000. Not much you can do there. Just replay, I guess. Alright, we'll redo it and see if we can get it this time. And hopefully we won't get crit for I think that was 155,000, 150,000, something like that. Oh, I just got a quick look at it. I don't think we had decreased evens or anything either. Okay. Run's looking good. I mean, the last one was looking good too until it wasn't looking good, so it doesn't really mean too much. It always looks good until it doesn't look good. But it's looking like it's gonna be just around the same time, about a minute. So this was 58 seconds. The other one was a minute. This one he did do a little bit more, so he did 8,300,000. The run before this he did what, 7.4 or something like that. So they're probably just Marius dying a little bit earlier, so we got more of the damage off. Sorry, we don't need to keep that. So very interesting. So it does do more damage, but it doesn't really look like it's saving too much time. The one last thing I wanted to do was to upgrade it a little bit and see how it goes with it upgraded a little bit. I guess we can go up skill by skill. So let's just do level 3. So now it should be, we went from, I upgraded twice to 9. I thought we were just gonna go to 5. Okay, well we got 10%. So this should be 20% more. Let's see what goes. I thought I was just gonna go to the 5. I wanted to go 5, then another 5, but it don't really matter. So this is the first time seeing this. The other ones I did do some testing, so I did know the damage before, but this is the first time doing the upgraded Skull of Treason. So let's take a looky look. Let's pause it here and see. So 284. So it went from 236 to 260 to now 284. So it is getting better. Let's see if we can see any more here. Get some more HP burns out. Yeah, 284. Not bad. We'll run it again full auto next run and see if it changes the time or anything like that. But the damage is going up. I am kind of surprised. Well, not surprised after I saw that it went up from adding the Skull of Treason, but I wasn't quite sure if it was going to work on the boss or not, because I know that he has like a max HP cap. I wasn't sure if he had a HP burn cap, because I know it's off of their max HP, so I wasn't sure if that was a hard cap for the bosses or if the Skull of Treason was going to work or not, and it looks like it does, so that's actually pretty cool. So it did 8.3 million damage. We can sell that. Now let's run it full auto, no breaks, and see if it saves the time or anything like that. Marius, it's taking care of the waves. Then we come to the boss. Okay. Ideally, you want Marius to die as soon as possible to speed the run up. The faster he dies, the faster Artak can start really going and lapping them and taking turns. The animations with Marius just slow it down a little bit. You could also use Thor. If you have a really good Thor, you you could use Thor instead of Marius to clear the waves, and he actually dies way faster against the boss because Thor is attack based, where Marius is defense based. I just don't really have a good enough Thor to really have him clear the waves consistently. So again, it looks like we are right on that 58-second to a minute run. Doesn't look like it's really saving much time as far as the overall run. We are doing more damage per tick, but doesn't look like it's really saving overall too much. So let's do one more thing. We're gonna upgrade it a little bit more and see if that helps out at all. We want to upgrade. I guess we're not gonna upgrade it anymore. I don't have any food to upgrade it. Cool. So I guess we'll just leave it at 9 for now. I don't really need it. I don't really have anyone else to use it on, sadly. I need a Volcanos. That would be like the ideal person. Gizmak is not really that good for PvP on him because he's generally gonna have more HP than the rest of the team or the enemy you're facing, so you won't get the damage. Sophirion, kind of same thing. Also, you kind of want the 1 in Sophirion. So yeah, probably just gonna leave it at 9. I thought I maybe had some materials upgraded, but we don't. So overall, what are my thoughts on the Skull of Treason? It works. It definitely does give you more burn damage to the bosses, but I don't think it's worth it honestly. I think having the golden elixir on him to just continue trying to heal up more and more if he drops down below, I think is the play. The one downside to the golden elixir is if he does retaliate or if he does crit you, you're probably dead. I don't think the golden elixir is going to save you because you're just going to go right from whatever you are to 0. It's not going to have a chance to really boost you back up. So, but that's the thing, like the Skull of Treason is not going to help you with that either. Like if that happens, you're pretty much dead no matter what. So yeah, like right there, you just... Like I have the golden elixir and it still just one-shots you. So if you guys get unlucky and he crits, not much you can do about that. But I still think the golden elixir is the safer play because it didn't really save any time adding the Skull of Treason. But if there is like a circumstance where you are low on health or you're getting low and you need that little bit of extra boost to get you back up, then the golden elixir could be what you need. So yeah, I think the golden elixir is still the best thing for him for the solo or for the duo dungeon with the Ice Golem. But it was a very cool idea. I thought about it before. I wasn't sure. Other people have mentioned it, and I was saying how I don't think it would be that good. And I was like, you know what, let's test it. Let's see. I finally have the Skull of Treason. I didn't have it for a long time, and I was like, yes, let's test it and see. So yeah, final standings is it does work, but I don't think it's necessarily worth it to put on him. Let me know what you guys think in the comments as well. If I did this wrong, if that wasn't the burn damage and it was something different, because that does say like 7,000 right there in burn, but then I don't know what the 236,000 is. I think that's like the big burn, but that also says 3,000 so burn. So I don't know, maybe I did this wrong and maybe I was looking at the wrong numbers and I have to redo it. Definitely let me know. I'm fine redoing the video, but I think this is right. Oh, this was an extra long one. Jeez, that's what she said. This was a minute 30. Why was that one? So I mean, I guess, well, a minute 30 compared to the minute is not bad. Like with the Skull of Treason, that definitely saves some time if it's going to be consistently minute versus minute 30. But I think generally this is more of like a minute team as well, so that probably was just like an outlier. I'll run it a few more times here just to be certain. If you want to see my new team for Ice Golem, I can definitely make a video of that. It's not really anything crazy. A lot of other people have videos of it. It's a main eater team with reset. I've also been running a lot of... Oh, that was a big slam right there. Ay. Can we get around? Maybe this will be where the... can we live? Maybe this is going to be where the golden elixir saves us. Because if we can get back up, that golden elixir would help us. Yeah, so I think that's the case where, like, that exact situation where we were able to, once we got back up, we're pretty safe. If we had the Skull of Treason, I think we probably would have been dead there. We would have had the regen proc as well, the health, but yeah, I think the golden elixir there might have just saved our booties. So let me know. I think, again, golden elixir is the way to go. Just makes it a little bit safer. But Skull of Treason is an interesting thought. Let me know in the comments. Hit that like, hit that sub button, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.